Yeah, my final one is Michael Porter Jr. being able to get deeper dribble penetration. So that's
Yeah.
like however you want to call it. Like I think that would probably entail a little bit of his handle, getting better. His handle has always been pretty weak, partially because of how high up he is. So it's does he get a
Yeah.
little bit more flexible? This is probably the least realistic of my three somehow, with even mentioning Victor. But like I mean, like I do think there have always been signs of like maybe there's a little bit more there, especially like when we're talking about that stretch that Michael had before he got injured. But I think
Yep.
that's always going to be the question, unfortunately. Um, but I just think about it. It's not even like I don't need him to start possessions for Denver. I just am thinking about, okay, what if you can envision him like, okay, where he gets to a point where he can take 4 or 5 dribbles and actually create something out of it instead of getting stonewalled, 18 feet out. Like that stuff is really exciting to think about. Like imagine, okay, he gets a short close or something and he's able to, just pull something off that ends up getting him to the rim or into the paint. And with his size and touch, like that's all you need. This offense is already so dynamic. And I think when you envision, okay, what if Michael Porter Jr. were able to stay healthy and hit that next stride? That's really encouraging. That's like, I mean, I was already hitting that point. Part of what was difficult was before he got injured, Jamal did, which that just sucked. We don't talk enough about how much the Denver Nuggets injuries suck. But like, I mean, when you have that stretch for Michael, seeing what he's doing as this otherworldly movement shooter, just crazy shot maker, playing off of the best
Yeah.
passer in basketball, like, and then you imagine that with, oh hey, Jamal Murray's here too, and you get that trio, and then you're obviously I'm not expecting Michael to average 30 points per game, but like he gets back to that point, or he gets to a point where it's like, okay, I can create a little bit, I can bring something off of this. You know, that's like, how do you guard that team? Like, can you imagine the
Well,
kind of?
and
Oh yeah, go ahead.
yeah, well, like the other thing is like imagine like him having more control over the ball, like his ball handler in general.
Yeah.
Like I think that would probably help his passing
Oh,
as
for sure.
well.
Yeah.
And like he's a guy that can be like a Stacey Patton level black hole of basketball. There's no way you know what I'm referring
I don't know who
to because
Stacey Patton is.
I don't even know if you were old. I don't even know if you were born when the movie Eddie came out. Have you ever seen the movie Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg?
I know that it exists, but I've never seen it. I've
Okay,
seen
yeah,
gifs from it. That's
it's
all.
a that is an Eddie reference. God damn it, Mark, you were so
Who does
young.
she take over? Does she take over the
The New
Knicks?
York Knicks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then they use the actual players for it, right? Or some
Not
of
like
them?
the actual Knicks players, but there are NBA players in it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
John
that's what
Sally's
I
in
meant.
it. Yeah, Malik Sealy, not Malik Rose. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's a good one. It's a good one. You should watch it. Find it on your
I'll find
internet
time. I'll
somewhere.
find time.
Go buy it on DVD. It's probably like 45 cents, like in some discount bin.
Dude, I don't even know where I would watch a DVD right now. That's part of the
Do you
problem.
have a play? Do you have a PlayStation?
Oh, I do have a PlayStation. Never
Yeah,
mind.
there you go. It's easy.
I haven't bought a hard copy PlayStation game in like 5 years.
I haven't bought a hard copy PlayStation game, but oh, Mark, you better believe I'm getting back into physical media. Bought some DVDs yesterday or 2 days ago. Got the Third Man finally. Got Escape from Alcatraz. And got Death on an Isle. Not the new one. The one
Not
from
the
the
new one?
70s.
That new one was good. I enjoyed the new one. It wasn't as good as Murder on the Orient Express, but it was still very good. Kenneth Branagh did a really good job with both.
I'm all in on Emma Mackey. Like, I think she is phenomenal. Did not
Yeah.
think that movie had green screen problems.
Yeah.
Where it just seemed like Murder on the Orient Express, like it felt like you were more on a train. That movie felt like when they're on a boat, it felt like, oh no, they're just like on a green screen somewhere, and this kind of looks like shit. I think
Yeah.
probably because of COVID, to be honest. But yeah, it was that was frustrating, I thought. Regardless, Michael Porter Jr., yeah, I think like it would really help him to be able to have real control over the ball in terms of passing and in terms of like getting the ball to his teammates, getting things in the flow of the offense a little bit more. Like I think that would really help.
Yeah.
What else do you have on Michael Porter Jr. here?
I don't have
do you
anything else to add on Michael. I think that was it for me, man.
We fell into an Eddie rabbit hole and a physical media rabbit hole. Like, here's the thing. I actually do think the Nuggets could use one more shot creator. Like, I think it would help them to have like just. I know that Nikola Jokic is unbelievable. I think it would help them to have someone who could like just get a shot over somebody. Jamal Murray's closing in on that. It's very possible that Jamal Murray becomes that guy again. I don't know if he's quite there yet, and I wonder if he's going to get there before the end of the season. Mike Porter Jr. is not going to, become some unbelievable shot creator by the end of the year. But I think they do need one more guy that if teams just load up to stop Jokic, and it's hard to load up to stop Jokic because he's obviously the best passer in the league. So like, if you load up to stop him, you have to double him and he's just going to slice and dice you and find the open man. And when they have so much shooting on the court, they're almost an impossible problem to solve offensively. I wonder if they can run into like one guy who can at least slow down Jokic just enough one-on-one that it then becomes a situation where they need a guy who can just go get a shot. And I think Jamal can get there. I don't know that they have it yet. I'm not 100% sure that they have it, which is a concern whenever you're a team that I think has legitimate, genuine title aspirations. Like this team can absolutely win an NBA title this year.